Coming up, the unstoppable runaway freight train LeBron James and the Miami Heat go up against the Dallas Mavericks and their stellar sharpshooter, Dirk Nowitzki. Heat, Mavericks, up next.
Two teams, two conferences. It's a road game for the Heat in this one. We are inside the American Airlines Center, live from Dallas, Texas. It's Mavericks basketball. We're glad you could tune in with us on this Monday night with Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan. So here's Miami's starting group. LeBron and Bosh are the 3 and the 4. Mike Miller is out there with Dwayne Wade and Anthony. And for Dallas, Haywood and Dirk make up the front court. Kidd and Butler at the 1 and the 2, and Marion. One thing you always take a look at is trends from year to year, Clark. And for the Mavericks, they won 28 at home last season. Now that number was down from their 09 total when they won an incredible 32 games.
But they won more games overall, Kevin, which shows you that this is a team that has no problem taking care of business on the road.
So Dallas will get the first possession. Let's go to our great sideline reporter, Doris Burke, for an update. Doris?
Well, guys, as you know, the Dallas Mavericks are one of the older teams in the entire NBA. Jason Kidd said, "We understand what it takes to win. When you have a veteran ball club, you might be older, people think you might be slower, but you have to use your wisdom and knowledge to win ball games, and that's where we feel we have a huge advantage." And with Kidd bringing it up, guys, the basketball IQ is never a question. Kevin?
Not at all. Thanks, Doris. Now, playing here, Clark, at the American Airlines Center, you often have to play in front of a man signing your checks. You think that affects the players?
I don't really think so. He is very much a hands-on owner, very visible, but he also takes great care of his players, has tremendous passion and enthusiasm. So I think that perhaps lessens the pressure because he knows, I think his players know that he desires what they want, and that's wins and a chance to play for a championship.
Here's Nowitzki, and he slams it home. Here's the replay on the Sprite Slam cam.
Oh, what a great look to get it inside. That's the way to find him when he's ready to score.
Brendan Haywood in his 10th season out of North Carolina making the move to Dallas, Clark. They acquired him from Washington last year when the Wizards were doing their cleaning house.
Yeah, they did, and I think Dallas got a terrific defensive center. I mean, he's a guy who can really protect the paint. They say he can be a little disinterested at times, but when he's animated and engaged, he's as good as there is at the defensive end of the floor at his position.
And Miami has possession, following the score by Dallas. Marion against LeBron. Picked up by Nowitzki. Here's Bosh. Hits the front rim and in. Here's Kidd. Right around, 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Here's Butler with authority. Here's Wade. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, thank you. I caught up with Eric Spoelstra. I asked him what their strategy will be against Dirk Nowitzki, and he said that's a tough question because this guy might be the most unique player in the NBA. A 7-footer with the shooting touch of a guard who can still rebound with the best of the big men. He's hoping they can force him into some tough shots and keep him far enough away from the rim that he won't kill them on the offensive glass. We'll see how it goes, guys.
And thank you, Doris. Here's Nowitzki. The Heat getting the bucket. 5 on the clock. 4 on the clock. Wade outside. Caron Butler covering. Wade double team.
Kick it out! Kick it out!
Defended by Butler. Wade against Butler. With the fadeaway, Dwayne Wade again. Wade's got his second bucket of the night.
He's just so gifted offensively. He's a tough guy to match up with.
You know, Clark, considering the Heat were a team with so many free agents, a lot of whom knew they might not be coming back, they had remarkable chemistry in their locker room.
Yeah, I think that's a credit to the character of the players, but also the coaching staff. But they did a great job of playing unselfishly and focusing on wins over individual numbers. And I think you'd have to give a lot of that credit to the leadership of Dwayne Wade, quite honestly, Kevin.
Here's LeBron after Dirk Nowitzki's bucket. LeBron outside. LeBron right side. Over Marion. And another basket for Miami. Here's Kidd. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Pass to Nowitzki. He's covered by Bosch. And again, Dirk Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got his third basket of the night right there. Marion against LeBron. Sean Marion covering. Bosch kicks to Anthony. Miller outside. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And the Mavericks with some changes. Tyson Chandler is checked in for Hayward. And it's Terry in for Caron Butler. Ilgauskas is checked in for the Heat. Haslam comes in for Chris Bosh. Now here's LeBron. The dump off. Here's Haslam. Out to Miller. Pass to Wade.
He got caught napping. You've got to pay attention and protect the ball.
Nowitzki outside. Over Ilgauskas. Some great action here as the first quarter concludes. Mavericks lead by 1.
They're making the extra pass and finding guys for open look. I love the discipline they've shown in their offense so far.
And we'll return momentarily. And it's been a tight game as the second quarter gets going. Here's Wade. Dirk Nowitzki out of Germany, drafted 9th overall. Clark back in 1998.
You know, he had made a name for himself, Kevin, at the Nike Hoop Summit. Oh! Ooh, he just toasted the defender and then applied the jam. Gave the D a mouthful on that one.
That free throw good from Wade. The Heat were bounced from the playoffs in the first round last year, but you can't put that at the feet of Wade.
You sure can't, Kevin. I mean, he ended with the highest points per game average in the postseason, just a notch over 33 per game. So you'd have to think he probably got a little tired carrying his teammates around in that series.
I'm sure he did. Now let's check in with the third member of our crew, Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, thank you. LeBron James, the league MVP for the past 2 seasons. Charles Barkley said it. LeBron James is the best basketball player in the world. Larry Bird said he's one guy in the league that I think will probably be better than all of us when it's all said and done. Amazing statement from Larry Legend, gentlemen.
It certainly is. Thank you, Doris. In the end, though, with Wade, it just wasn't enough. He really could have used some help.
Yeah, you've got to have a consistent second and third scoring option. I don't care how good you are. And Wade is one of the very best in the league, and that's what he's got now.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
The Heat with the lead. Clark, go back a year ago. This Miami team was tied with the Bucks for third best in defensive efficiency in the NBA.
Yeah, you know, you look at Wade, but it does show you that it's a team effort when you talk about being effective at the defensive end of the floor.
5 to shoot. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
He was really a non-factor in that first quarter, but he's found a way to step it up here.
Now the Mavericks with it. 4-point game. Here is Barea. And Butler backing him in. Here's Chandler, dunked in off the nice assist that time.
Excellent anticipation there, Kev. He placed that pass perfectly.
Wade against Terry. Double team on Wade. Terry covering. Guarded now by Jason Terry. Again, the Heat good for two. Here is Barea. 2:45 left in the half. Here's Butler. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one. It's going to be on Udonis Haslem. Caron Butler had one of the worst seasons of his career last season, Clark.
You know, Kevin, ever since his All-Star appearance in 2009, it does seem as though he's not made as much progress, and he didn't really deliver the way they hoped he would in the playoffs. But sometimes when you're a mid-season trade acquisition, it really takes a while to get established and get comfortable.
That's a good point. Both teams deciding to change it up. LeBron James on the wing. He's covered by Kidd. Just 2 to shoot. 1 on the clock. And it's LeBron missing. So then, Clark, how does Caron Butler get back on track?
Well, his assist and field goal percentages are what has fallen off recently, Kevin. I think it's a matter of a full training camp with the Mavs and this new team. He's a competitor, a hard worker, and a really good player. I think he'll be fine.
That makes sense. Kidd with the bucket.
Well, they'll take possessions that easy every time.
Here's Chalmers. 1:48 left in the second. LeBron with it. Caron Butler covering. And finished off by LeBron.
That's how you do it. That was a nice setup. I mean, the pick was in the right place, right where it should have been.
Followed the strategy that is mapped out on the sideline. Those timeouts mean a lot for these guys.
Yes, they do.
And Dallas calls their first timeout of the game. And making a change here, the Mavericks. Chandler's checked in. Then for the Heat, Wash comes in for Udonis Haslem. Eddie House subbed in for Mario Chalmers. Here's Chandler. Pass to Marion. Blocked. Kidd passes to Terry. Good in the assist to Kidd. Terry's got his first 2 points of the night.
That's exactly the way you practice it. Hit the open man for the great look.
Here's LeBron. Rips in the ferocious jam.
Forget about any of that soft stuff. When he goes to the rim, he's throwing it down hard.
Well, that's what the NBA is all about, Clark. Strength on strength.
Yeah, I like that force and that power.
Marion kicks to Haywood. With the shot. Banks it home. Haywood's got his second basket of the night. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Dallas. Marion against LeBron. Sean Marion covering. Off the pick. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
Well, he's really been big for their team, finding a way to consistently get it done on the scoreboard.
Now Kidd. Marion outside. Bosch against Haywood. Kidd launches it. It's blocked. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Chandler. Clock at 2. Here's Stevenson. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Wade with it. Miller inside. Stripped it away. And the first half is now in the books.
Nice numbers from D-Wade. He has 11 points and 1 assist. This is something special. I mean, he hasn't missed a single shot.
It's the Heat. They lead by 3.
Leave it to the NBA to keep Mondays from getting you down. Hello, everybody. I'm Damon Bruce. This is your HP Halftime Report. We've seen the Heat slugging it out. They've been getting good looks inside and knocking them down. Phenomenal efficiency. For Dwayne Wade, things are going way too easy against the Mavericks D. No surprise, we all know he can score. And for the Mavericks, it's a grinded-out effort. They've played gritty D and have been hauling in the defensive rebounds. Dirk Nowitzki is the team high in scoring. He has 8 points and has been on target. Very few misses from him. Some fantastic performances from these two early going, leading the way for their teams. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan and Clark Kellogg calling your game. I'll see you next time.
The second half is now beginning. It's been a close one. Neither team has been able to get an edge. Here's LeBron. 10 points for him. Always a big asset for any sports team. This Mavs team is lucky to have such a dynamic owner committed to winning. Even though they have an aging roster, they've managed to be a premier team for the last decade. But do you think that their window is shrinking a little bit?
Well, you always have to be cognizant of that. There is a certain shelf life for players and a group of players on a particular team, and certainly the Mavs are moving in that direction. So we'll see how it plays out over the next year or two, but you have to consider that Kidd and Nowitzki not only have a lot of years on their resumes, but they've also got a lot of miles on their bodies too.
Dirk and Marion flank Haywood in the middle. Kidd and Butler at the 1 and the 2. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And the basket by Nowitzki. Here's Wade. 11 points in the game. Caron Butler covering. James kept alive. Wash kicks to Miller. Pass to James. Defended by Butler. And the dunk by LeBron. Clark, going back to that point about Kidd and Dirk. Window closing or window closed?
I would say closing, Kevin, because they still have much to offer. Now you have to be very selective in how you massage their minutes during the course of the season, practices and game. And then you'd like to see an infusion of some young, active, energetic talent to take some of the load off of those guys sooner rather than later. Well, he's really doing all he can to keep his team in the game here. What a tremendous effort.
Wade against Kidd. Wade kicks to Bosh. Miller, the pass to Wade. Shot clock at 5. He's picked up by Kidd. Off the screen. Oh, and the jam by Wade. What a play.
When he gets it going like this, you got to double team it. That's your only hope.
And the Mavericks call time here. Jason Terry, he's checked in for Dallas. The Heat also changing it up. Ilgauskas has checked in. Here's Kidd. Nowitzki outside. Dallas again missing.
Well, he faded away on it for no good reason. He shouldn't have made that shot harder than it had to be.
And here is LeBron. He's got 14. And the one-handed jam to finish.
He has almost supernatural bouncing ability. He can bounce right out of the building.
Only a handful of players have that kind of athleticism, Clark. Kidd kicks to Terry. Here's Nowitzki. Nowitzki can't get that one to fall. The Heat leading by 7. Now here's Wade. He's got 13. Just 5 on the clock. And Bosh backs down. Fades back. That's a 24-second violation. And they'll turn it over. And the Mavericks with some changes. Chandler comes in for Brendan Haywood. And Caron Butler is subbed in for Sean Marion. You hate to say it so often, but it is what it is. Another early exit in the playoffs last year for these Mavericks. They spent so much money. Another disappointment for them.
You know what? It just shows you how difficult it is to have postseason success, Kevin. It's really hard. Teams like the Lakers and Celtics have made it look... he's getting the highlight reel play of the day for that one. Now that was a dunk.
He certainly put a little something extra into that slam.
Little added pizzazz.
Here's LeBron. Some solid defense from Butler.
Boy, they've really been scrapping for rebounds in this one. Neither club really dominating the other one.
That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki. Butler's got 9. And you're right about the dogfight, Clark. You can tell that both teams really want this one.
Yeah, without question. And with it being as close as it is right now, a hard-fought game, you expect this intensity to keep up.
Here's LeBron. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
What guts it takes to even attempt that move in the heart of the defense.
That's got to be just instinct, because you know what? If you think about it, you might not be able to try it.
I think you're right. That's improvisation at its best.
Brendan Haywood, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Berea comes in for Jason Kidd. He can't complete the three-point play. Mavericks trailed by 5. Here is Berea. And Butler backing him in. They double him with LeBron. And again, it's Caron Butler. Butler's got 11 points.
I thought that was a real good job to look for the shot they wanted and then be patient enough to wait for it.
Butler against LeBron. One second left. Chalmers' shot is no good. And that's the end of the quarter. And a neck-and-neck game we've watched so far through 3. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. While we're still getting underway here in the 4th, let's go down to Doris Burke, who has our Sprite Spark of the Game report. Doris?
Well, guys, the award goes to Dwayne Wade. It seems as though he's been involved in big play after big play in this one and has really ignited his team through the first 3 periods. We'll see how he closes this thing out, guys.
Thank you, Doris. You know, Clark, give me your thoughts, igniting his team much of the way.
Well, just a man on a mission, Kevin. His goal is not to let his team lose if he can help it.
Here is Berea. This is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Mike Miller. Ilgauskas is out there with Haslem. Then there's House and Chalmers. Butler, covered by Miller, kept alive. Here's Chandler, blocked. The Heat leading by 3. Chalmers with it. Here's Haslem. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fades away. Tyson Chandler pulls it in. The Mavericks can draw to within 1 or tie it with a 3. Here's Terry. Stolen.
And Kev, that's only his first giveaway for the game.
House, defended by Butler. And here is Chalmers. The Heat need to get a shot off. Here's Ilgauskas. The shot is off. And Dallas the other way. Up top, Berea. Here's Butler. Good, and it's Berea who picks up the assist.
Wow, it's been all offense all game. Everybody's got the hot hand.
And Chalmers kicks to House. Chalmers with it.
It's hard to make a pinpoint pass from that far away. He couldn't get a hold of it.
It stays here. A different look for Dallas. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Haywood. Marion comes in for Chandler. And Jason Kidd has subbed in for Caron Butler. And then for Miami, Chris Bosh has checked in for Ilgauskas. LeBron comes in for Mike Miller. And Dwayne Wade is subbed in for Eddie House. Nowitzki, good.
The defender couldn't get around the pick, and his help didn't show up in time. Nice play for the layup right there.
Terry against LeBron. To the wing. Haslam. LeBron outside. He's picked up by Kidd. Over Terry. No good from LeBron.
Well, it's obvious they've definitely come out ahead when it comes to rebounding in this particular contest. Boxing out, good positioning, and then pursuing the pumpkin.
Nowitzki. It's hauled in by Dwayne Wade.
A little defensive pressure can go a long way, Kevin. Still, I'm surprised he wasn't able to... I love his tenacity and aggressiveness on offense. He's lightning quick and loves to take it to the rim.
Dallas calls timeout. They're down by 1. 2:05 left in the fourth. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Rick Carlisle said to his team. He told them, we can't quit now, guys. We're going to find a way to win this thing. Our fans are pulling for us. Our families are as well. We're going to make them proud. Let's go out there and show them exactly what we're made of.
So both teams making some changes here. Now LeBron. Caron Butler covering. Off the pick. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
Nice fundamental basketball. Get that screen in place solidly, and then take it to the rim.
Show a little patience, then zoom right in. Kidd against Chalmers. Terry. Wade is covering. Fires from 14. Nice shot by Terry.
He's just so clutch. Here's a guy you want on your side with the game on the line, Kevin.
Terry against Wade. Off the screen. Jams it home.
Uh-oh. A little bit of a statement made there while he hung on the rim.
That's one way to make sure the whole building knows exactly what you just did. Here's Terry. Pass to Kidd. Hayward kicks to Kidd. Chalmers gets called for the reach. That's his first foul. Here's Kidd. Defended by Chalmers. Shoots the three. Kidd, no good. Decisive possession. The crowd on the edge of their seats. Less than 1 minute left. And here is Chalmers. LeBron outside. Over Kidd. LeBron James again. LeBron's now got 24 points. Here's Kidd. 23 seconds left in the game. Nowitzki over Miller. It bounces out of bounds after the shot.
Heat ball.
Here's Wade. And so they will intentionally foul him.
Mavericks foul. Jason Kidd. First personal foul.
Here's Wade. Terry covering. And it's Wade with the jam. They have now scored 6 unanswered.
Way to close out an opponent. Kevin, I think we're done here.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're losing by 7. 9 seconds left to the fourth. Clark, what are your thoughts?
They're still trying to claw their way back into this game, but it's futile right now. It would take a couple of miracles for them to win this one.
Here's Nowitzki. The tray. Shot by Terry, no good. And so it's Miami winning this one. They pulled off this win, Clark, with respectable performances on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I think it was just really a nice overall effort, Kevin.
Well, it's time to say so long. For Clark Kellogg, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Brand Player of the Game, LeBron James.